Good morning. Okay, sorry you guys if it was shaky in the beginning there. I'm trying to make sure my iPad does not topple over. So welcome to Thursday morning Mobility Flow. I'm Coach Deb, and today it's a little bit gloomy in California right now. That's why the lighting looks a little bit cool, so bear with me on the lighting here. Anyway, so we are going to work today with, this is my last day of the month. I'll be back on in August, but I've been featuring the Lebert Equalizer bars. So here are these babies right here. You do not need them for this workout. There's much we can do just without them, but I'm just going to be highlighting working core today. So today's workout, we're going to warm up with 2 sticks. I'm going to focus a lot on hip strengthening today, a lot of hips, and then working core with the sticks and also with the equalizer bars. And then we will finish it up with some nice deep stretches. So let's get started. Grabbing 2 sticks. And if you only have 1 stick too, you can work unilaterally and just switching up arms. I know it's a little bit different, but it can be done. There's no getting out of it. All right, starting with 2 sticks, we're gonna just take a nice wide horse stance here. You have a light grip, and I want you to just start rolling the shoulders out. We're just gonna start opening up the upper body, getting some mobility through that shoulder area, that upper thoracic spine, so reverse it. Nice. Just nice, stirring the pot, stirring the pot. Let's do it again. Just roll as if you're doing the breaststroke, squeezing through those upper traps, and let's just reverse, just flow with it. Nice warm up. Keeping those sticks parallel, driving them into the floor. So you want to make sure that you have a strong connection into the floor with your sticks. So you're driving, radiating them. Let's just start moving side to side. Extend those arms out straight and just get a flow going. Again, this is just a bit of a more dynamic warm-up. Starting to feel that in those adductors, lengthening through those lats, crossing the arms over, getting a little deeper into that reach. Start integrating the breath. Big inhale and exhale. Nice. Let's take a split stance. Right foot forward, left back. And again, the sticks are parallel. Your grip is just probably about cheek height. And let's work sagittally now, just moving unilateral work here. Driving the stick forward, pull it back. Getting a little rotation through that upper thoracic spine area again, through the torso. Just opening up. And let's switch stances. Switch stance. Left leg forward. Let's go through that movement again. Again, with the breath. We're getting ready to open up a little more in that upper body and get that shoulder, working through the lat and delt. Nice. All right, coming back to your nice wide horse stance. Bring the sticks in a little closer. Drive them into the floor. Drive them nice and strong. At least 30 to 40% tension or more. Drive. Start to move both sticks to the right. So you're feeling that already in that left delt, in that left shoulder. Hinge the body forward slightly. You're hinging from the hips here. Now start to get a bend in that left knee, just a little bit. And you're dipping that left shoulder down even further. Really, so you should be really feeling it through that delt tissue, through the lat. And come on up. Shake it out. Let's go ahead and get that other side. So both sticks flow over to the left. Strong drive into the floor. Start to hinge at the hips, hinge forward. Big inhale, exhale. Now bending in that right knee. Start to dip. And you're going a bit into a brachiation, a bit into a hang here. Just feeling that lengthening. Nice. And slowly come out of that again. Roll it out. We're going to do one more again on each side. This time I want you to maybe challenge your range of motion a bit. All right, so sway both sticks to the right. Get a slight hinge in those hips. To get even deeper, start bending in that left knee. Now I want you to extend that left arm even further. Lengthen. With that right arm, try to open and pull back. This is just an option. And just explore how deep you can get into this. This feels good. Slowly, slowly come on out of that. So we just challenged our range a bit more. All right, both sticks straight. Move them to the left. Hinge. So focus on every movement here. Each movement, you're going to feel different tissues lengthening here. It's mainly through that upper body. So start to bend in that right knee. Start to extend that right arm a little bit further. Lengthen. Left arm, if you want to explore this even more, pulls back. Pulls back. And just explore how deep you can go into this. Breathe. And now slowly, slowly come on out of it. Nice. Just shake it out, shake it out. Okay, we're going to go into a human sail. We're going to open up the chest. And the one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of class is if you have like a cushion, I have a towel, we're going to be doing some work kneeling. So any knee issues, I need some padding for my knees. You might want to grab something and have it handy for our next move after the human sail. Taking a wide stance. The sticks are wide open. Your grip, I want to say, is about forehead height. Open up. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward. So I'm hinging forward, reaching, getting a bilateral stretch through those lats, feeling it through the triceps. Pull the hips back. Soften those knees. Take a big inhale again. As you exhale, start to rise up and open into your human sail. Open the chest. Nice. Let's go again. Reach forward. Big inhale. Soften knees. Careful not to hyperextend those knees. And exhale. Open. Focus on the movement through the upper body. One more time. Big inhale. And exhale. Open. Opening up that frontal line a bit. And then go ahead and stir the pot again. Just roll out those shoulders. Okay, grab a pillow, cushion, towel, or if you're cool on your knees, no problem. We're going to take a kneeling position here. So kneeling down, left, in fact, I'm going to show it to you at an angle. Right knee down, left leg forward. So you're in a nice 90-90. So 90 and 90. Sticks on each side of that front leg. Each side of that front leg. I want you to reach up. And we're going to start to take a little, first of all, I want you to explore this hang. If I show it to you this way, let's just show it to you this way first. You're going to start to hang, trusting the stick. You have a nice strong grip. To do that, I want you to slightly push your body weight forward. So it's throwing into you sideways here. I'm pushing my hips forward a bit. Opening up. Sticks are straight up, straight up. Really lengthening. Breathe. You're feeling that in your right hip and quadricep. Really opening up. And slowly ease out. Let's just lower our grip just a couple inches. Lowering the grip just a little bit. Start to turn to your left. So your front leg is your left leg, or whichever is your front leg. I want you to start turning, twisting to that direction. Now we're going to make this a little more dynamic by keeping the movement going. Let's turn to the right. That top foot is plantar flex into the floor. Rotate again. Important piece of this is driving the sticks into the floor, making sure that tension, that there's a strong connection. So you're not just twisting, you're driving the stick into the floor. Okay, so there's a tension there to keep you stabilized. Let's do it again. Really feeling it in that right hip. And slowly ease on out of that. While we're here, since we are here, I'm going to try to see you this way. That left leg is forward. You're going to bring the sticks like rails out in front. Cross them across your shoulders here so they're slightly open. We're going to get into the hamstring. So tension, feedback is in the palms of your hands here. I want you just to move that foot forward a little bit. Show it to you at angle so you can see it a little bit better here. It's forward a little bit here. Now start to walk the hands down the sticks using them as rails. Keep that strong connection into the shoulder. Start pulling the hips back. Start flexing the foot if you can. You have to keep that connection, so press into the stick. Ooh, getting into the hamstring. I've done a lot of cycling today, so I'm feeling this. Not today, this week. I've done a lot of cycling this week. I haven't cycled today yet, no. There we go, taking a break today. Come on out. So let's do that one more time. I'll show it to you this way. Again, start to pull the hips back, and you're just using the sticks as a stability tool to help you get into this hamstring stretch. From here, if you want to do a little windshield wiper with the foot, this is just optional. Just getting into other pieces of that muscle tissue. Lunge forward and slowly ease on out. Switching sides. So left knee is down now. Right is forward, 90-90. Sticks on each side of that front leg. Let's reach up and go into a hang. So when you're ready, start to move your body weight forward slightly and hang. So the goal is to really open up that left hip and lengthening bilaterally through those lateral lines. But you're feeling it in that front line of that left quad and opening up the hip. Ease on out of that. Let's go into that rotation. You're going to lower your grip just a couple inches. Drive the sticks in. Start to rotate, twist to your right. And let's keep it flowing so it's a little more dynamic. Just keep it moving. There we go. With the breath, big inhale, exhale. This feels good. Let's do a couple more. Keep driving the sticks in. If you start losing them, you just need to radiate the sticks even stronger into the floor. They'll move a little bit. Come back center. Let's go right into that hamstring, and then we're going to go to standing and start working the hip. All right. Here we go. So again, resting across the shoulders, make sure they're connected. Feet back in the palms of those hands, so get a little tension into the stick. Start to pull the hips back, extend that front leg forward, and guide your upper body down the sticks. Press into them. You can flex that foot just to get a little deeper into that. You're gonna feel it calf, hamstring. Whew. On this leg, I feel it more in my calf than I did on my other leg. I felt it more in the hamstring. So your body's just wherever you feel the lengthening or stretching is where your body needs it. So let's just go ahead and just windshield wiper again. Nice. Big inhale, exhale. Pull back again. Can you go a little deeper? Ooh, deeper into that. And then move forward into that forward lunge. And then slowly, slowly guide yourself out of this. Nice. Okay, we're going to get into a move that is called Vitruvian man, which is going to work the hips a bit. It's a bit of a hip strengthener. Working abduction. It's going to concentrate on the lateral chain. It's going to get into the obliques and glutes too, and then we're going to start working core. So taking the sticks out wide, they're at an angle. So they're not straight, not here. I want you to pull the bottoms of the sticks a little bit closer into your body. So straight out. Drive the sticks in. Drag. Go ahead and start with that right foot and hover. Start to open. Push the outside of that foot into that stick. So I want you to think at least 30 to 40% tension, maybe even more. Drag. Feeling it right through you. That drag, you're going to feel it in that oblique a bit too, glute, but you're abducting. Nice. Hold it here. And release. Shake it out. Same leg. Drive the sticks in. This time, you're going to abduct the leg a little higher, and it's going to be slightly in front of that right stick. Right leg hovers. Start to maybe point the toe. Get this leg right in front. Bring the hips forward. So quad is facing towards me. I am pushing slightly into the stick a little bit. I'm going to start to try to abduct. Higher. Higher. Nice. Slowly lower. So you should have felt that right through that oblique too. So like I said, we're going to be working core today. We're just doing some prep work with obliques. Pretty soon we'll be working the rectus abdominis. We're going to do this one more time on the side. Drive. Hover. Abduct. Raise that leg up just a little higher. Now I want you to push back. So you see my right six going back a bit. Tension. I'm trying not to move it. I'm pushing it though with my right leg. It's getting into that glute a little bit more. Strengthening the hip. Load is on that left leg. And slowly release. Nice. Shake it out. Left side, hover the foot. Drive those sticks. Abduct outside of that foot. Tension. 30 to 40% at least. Push in to that stick. Breathe. And slowly release. 2 more. This time though, remember we're going to try to abduct the leg high. Just go to your range. So hover the foot, start to abduct. I'm going to point my toe. You're slightly in front of that left stick. Start to raise the leg. Now this one I cannot raise as high. Just hold, hold, hold. Drive those sticks. And slowly release. Nice. One more. This time, I'm going to show it to you this way. because you're gonna see my leg is gonna be pushing back. All right, here we go. Drive, hover, start to lift, lift, lift. Now look at my calf. I'm pushing into that stick. Ooh boy, I feel it I'm activating that glute. Push, working the hip. I have at least 30 to 40% tension. I can't really do much more. Push, push, and then release. Nice. Shake it out. Okay, moving to one stick. Our first core exercise is going to be a standing plank with the stick, and then I will show you a plank version that is awesome with the Lebert Equalizers. All right, so this is a standing plank. We are going to take a nice horse stance here, not too wide. Take the stick right, I'm going to show it to you at a little angle, right to 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. It is slightly at an angle, all right? Take your right hand, start with the right hand stacked on top of the left. So this is the deal. We're going strong out the gates, okay? 50 to 60% tension at least. You're gonna radiate and drive that stick into the floor. It's gonna really activate that rectus abdominis here, okay? You're gonna feel it though. We're gonna move it so we're gonna hit some oblique sling areas. Here we go. And your grip is just right about shoulder height, maybe a little bit lower. 50 to 60%. 1, 2, 3, drive, drive. Those abs are gonna just naturally contract here. Draw the navel into your spine. Exaggerate it. You feel it happening, so make it happen even more. Drive, drive, drive. Ease on out. It's hard to see. When you're doing it, you feel it. All right, from here, let's slightly move the stick right over to 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. So a little bit over, so it's going to get into oblique sling a little bit here. 50 to 60%. 1, 2, 3. Drive. Drive. Breathe. Ease on out. Nice. All right, let's take it back to 12. We're going to hit the opposite side. We're going to go into the left side. So this time now, your left hand is stacked. All right, 50 to 60% tension. 1, 2, 3, drive. I'm trying to exaggerate so you can see with my upper body I'm working. I'm contracting in those abs here. I'm drawing my navel into my spine. Everything is nice and strong. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Ease on out. Let's shift it to 11, just to get into the oblique sling a little bit, and then we're going to pull out the equalizer. So again, standing plank is a great move for those especially who have a hard time getting to that prone position. Not everybody wants to get down on their elbows, and sometimes it's just hard, especially if you're recovering from an injury. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, drive. But you can do this. Getting your core work in, standing plank. Exaggerate it. Exaggerate it. Draw that navel in. Drive, 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 drive. Ease on out. Shaking. Nice job. Okay. If you want to continue with the stick, you can actually keep working the clock, getting into the obliques even more. I'm going to just pull out the equalizer bars. Show you a couple exercises, same muscles that we worked, the plank. We're going to start in an incline plank. So with the equalizer bars, they're great. I love working with these. We're just going to do an incline plank. Simple, basic. Keeping it basic today. Hands on top. You're in charge of how deep that incline is going to be. So here we go. So your legs, feet are just about hip width apart. And you're basically just doing a plank right now. Again, if you have any, for people who just don't want to be on the floor, or just starting to learn to plank, this is a good way to start progressing. I'm drawing my navel in and just holding that plank. Hold, hold, hold. The bars are parallel and just right underneath my shoulders here at an angle, so the width is right, and just hold. If you want to add a progression, of course you know what can come next. It's a push. Lowering, but if you can see, I'm dipping and getting into my triceps. If I want to get lower, and just hold. Hold, hold, hold. Press on out. Another progression would be, if you're in that plank, how we do heel raises. Push just a little forward, try to stay in the camera. Heel raises, right? Same thing, just in an incline. You can do toe taps, toe taps. You can also do mountain climbers, tuck, and tuck, and tuck. You want to go cardio, pick it up. So lots of great core work that you can do just with these two bars. Removing one bar, working with the bar. If you feel, okay, I can go lower, I don't need to be at such a high incline, bring the bar down at that angle, the feet are faced away from you, hands towards the top, same thing. You're still in that incline, just a little lower, and just hold. Again, heel raises. I actually love working with equalizers for core work. Plank, again, if you wanted to add the push, you can. If you wanted to add mountain climbers. What's great about working with this tool, just like this stick, is stabilization. All right, bringing the knees down. And if you see the width of the bars here is a perfect width for a plank. So it's not too wide, not too narrow. You've got a nice, stable environment to do your plank. All right, moving on. Moving on. Okay, I'm going to take you down to the floor into dead bug. We're going to work with a stick for prep. And then I'm going to have the bar actually handy to do a core work for the glutes. Our glutes is another part of our entire core, not just the rectus abdominis. We've got our obliques, transverse, quads, glutes, erector spinae. We've got the whole thing. So we're going to work it all. So here we go. I know you guys know that. We know that working the core is not just doing sit-ups and crunches. All right, so with the stick, dead bug, I love using the stick for this move. Come on down to your back. And before we do this, well, let's bring the legs to tabletop. And pushing, think about that lower back, really imprinting into the mat. One of the cues I love is something that Dennis, our founder, creator, Dennis says, is think of a little marshmallow, place it under your back, squish the marshmallow into the mat. It works. That visualization works. Here we go. Push now the sticks into the tops of the thighs. You've got tension. I would say at least 30 to 40% tension. Push. All right. You want to extend the legs up just to feel that tension a bit more. Let's start by lowering right leg just to 45, keeping that, oh, I've got the bar there just to stop me. Perfect. Perfect. And come back up and lower. Lower. One more. Now bring the legs to tabletop. This time I guess I'll be kicking underneath the bar, so it's keeping my form stable here. Push. Now, send right leg out. This is our dead bug. Keep squishing the little marshmallow into the mat with that lower back. Imprint. Keep it stable. This is a challenge. Again, pushing into the quads. Ooh. Breathe. Let's do a couple more. Place that thigh back to the stick. Keep pressing it in. Extend. Place it back. Go ahead and do just a little windshield wiper, side to side. Breathe. And now place right toe down, right foot, left toe. And go ahead, release the stick. We are here set up for bridge with the bar. All right, make sure that it's close so you can see it in the camera. So, you're close enough to the bar where I would say that at least maybe your fingertips can touch the base here. It just depends on the length of your legs. I know. I have short legs, very short legs. So I have to be very close. I'm going to bring my heels. Careful with this, it's not your ankles. Press the heels into the top of the bar. You get those ankles and it's going to dig into that Achilles, it's not going to feel good. So to stabilize the bar, if you can lightly touch the base, it'll help with your stabilization. All right, we are going to bridge. Start to slowly peel the hips off the mat and bridge up and lower. Now, I just realized just by where I am, I could probably move back just an inch at least. Keeping the heels up so now fingertips are on the base. There we go. You can have them closer too, just depending. Just make sure those heels are stable. Ready? Now peel the hips up. Bridging up and lower. Wow, this definitely gets into the hamstrings too. So bridging up and lower. Bridging up. Progression, if you wanted to try, would be single leg. That is strong progression. I haven't done these in a while. So it makes me realize I gotta do more. Bridge up and lower. Another progression would be to bridge. Now this is move carefully. You can extend the legs. Control it. Hips up. Draw the knees in and lower. Let's do one more. Here we go. Bridging up. Start to extend. Feel that stretch too. Draw the knees in and lower. Squish that marshmallow and just go ahead and give that lower back a little massage. Cross that leg over, figure four. I should be doing this one with a stick because it's such a good one. And release. All right, rocking up, you guys. All right, moving on to the next exercise. So, this one, since we just did a lot of hip stuff, I'm going to show you a nice hip strengthener with the bar. We did those, we did the Vitruvian man with the abduction. I'm going to show you abduction now using the bar. So resting on one side, legs are to the right. Using the bar as a marker point, you just would lift and what we call trace the box. Hit one corner, lower, back, up. So another great hip strengthener. Reverse it, corner, down, and back. Hip corner. Nice. And back. A finisher would be a tuck in, up and under, up and under. Okay, and lower. Let's get the other side just to even it out. If you do not have the bar, you can be doing this same movement with me. What makes it a little different with the equalizer bar is it's a marker point. It's showing you where your leg should be. So trace that box again. Nice. Just tracing the box. Hit every corner. Keep the hips forward. This is actually great Pilates exercise too. Working that abductor. It's a very simple move, but very efficient. Very efficient. There we go. Just getting that opposite leg in and lower. All right, moving on. We're gonna grab single stick again. Okay, on time here, I wanna get some deep stretches. So we're gonna work into our bow and arrow and then showing one more core with the bar and then deep stretch. Bow and arrow, take that stick to the right. You hit it, you have it at 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We are gonna do 3 parts. So this one, I want you to start with the stick a little further away from that right foot, maybe at least like 20 inches or so further away. Reach up, grip with that top hand. Inside hand is at 90. Hips come to the side, moving to the left. Take a big inhale, exhale, and activate into your bow and arrow. Opening up that whole lateral line. Breathe. And ease on out. To get a little more progression, bring the stick in a little closer. So maybe this time it's only maybe about 6 inches from your foot. Drive, hips move. Take a big inhale, exhale, activate to that right, pushing. Ooh. So the closer it is to your body, the more strength it's going to take to move in. It's an oppositional move. You're pushing and pulling. Push, move, pull. All functional movements. Ease on out. Okay. Third one is a sagittal bow. You're going to face to the right. Face to the right. Now, right, you're going to switch your grip. So right hand comes up, left hand. That placement of the stick is right by the right big toe, maybe about an inch or 2 away. Left hand comes center. The movement is sagittal, and you're going to put your body weight into it. Drive the stick in, take a big inhale, exhale, and push. Another oppositional strengthening move. You're working your push movement and your pull. Open up, feeling it opening up into that left hip. Feeling it in that right lat tissue, left tricep. Ease on out. Nice job. Let's hit the other side. 3 of them. So remember, we're going to start a little further away. 90 degrees on that inside hand. Right hand comes up and grips. Drive. Hips move. Take a big inhale with the breath. Exhale. Activate. And ease on out. Let's bring this stick in a little bit closer. So if you guys do not have the sticks and you're just kind of checking this out or doing a class with me with a different type of stick, let's shift. Take a big inhale, exhale. Getting a stick is a game changer. This is the type of movement that's going to save your body, that's going to keep you strong for all other activities you love to do and just functional living. Ease on out. I really feel strongly, just like the foam roller. Super important for recovery work. All right, so remember, we are facing this way. We're facing to the left. And this time now, yep, we're switching here. We're switching our grip. High grip with that left hand. Right hand is at 90. About an inch away from that big toe. Take a big inhale, exhale. Move into your sagittal bow. Push and pull. Push and pull. You don't have to do this for 45 minutes. It only takes maybe 3 to 5 minutes to get a few bow and arrows in, and your body just feels amazing after this. Ease on out. Nice job, you guys. All right. One more core exercise. We just got into those obliques a bit, opened up, pushed into that, a little strength, grabbing your bars. Final one with the bars, and then I'm taking you into a deep slap shot stretch. All right, 2 bars, parallel. Bring those feet, I'll show it to you at an angle. Bring those legs out. You can just start a progression, would be just one leg at a time. Doing a reverse crunch. Reverse crunch. Breathe. A progression, of course, is double. Out, double. We really prepped our upper body too for this. So lift. It actually feels better just by doing that prep we just did. Lift and lower. So these are reverse crunches with the bars. You can get into the obliques too. A progression would be the tuck, but with a little twist. Twist, twist. Biggest progression is something Lebert calls running man. And well, there's a lot of ways to do running man, right? You're gonna lift this up, and I'm gonna show it to you this way so you can really see it. And it's an extension, extension, extension. You could run it out. Great core work that you can achieve with the equalizer bars. And incorporating stick mobility. All right. Let's get our deep stretch. Slap shot. So taking the stick, it's right, top of the sacrum, lower back. Start legs a little wider than hips here. And hinge forward. You're gonna rotate or roll the stick right across that right hip. Tap. Let's do a little prep here. Tap. And tap. That rotation is happening in the upper body. Lower body is stable right now. Tap. And tap. Get ready to hit that right end to 12 o'clock if you can. Drive. If you can't hit 12 o'clock, go to where it feels good for you. Some of you might be able to be right here. We have some if you're very flexible, you can go beyond that. So happy medium, 12 o'clock. Start to bend in that right knee. You can slightly turn the toes out for this. And ease into that stretch. Breathe. Flow over to that left side. You're going to hit the adductor a little bit more. Keep a nice wide open arm here. Breathe. Let's go again. Flowing to, nice, the right. Ooh. Breathe. Trying to get a little deeper range of motion. One more time. To the left. Focusing on getting into that inner thigh adductor. Bring it back to neutral. And let's go ahead and walk the feet in just a little bit and go right back to that tap. And that tap. You might need to adjust the stick. Tap. And tap. Now, left end hits 12 o'clock. Let's get that opposite side. Radiate the stick strongly into the floor. Start to bend in that left knee. Gaze over to your right. Breathe. This is a deep stretch. And now, lunging to the right. Open those arms. Keep those arms wide. Hitting that adductor. I hope everybody's enjoying this. If you're doing this with me, this is another one of my favorite. One more time. Flow to the right. Explore how deep you can get into this. Keep a strong connection to the stick. Keep driving it into the floor. And come back to neutral. Bring those feet in just a little bit. And slowly roll the stick right across the back. Ease on out. Bring that stick right in front of the sternum here. Let's end with a few kayaks. Rolling it out. We started with a double stick, stirring the pot. We're ending some more rotation. And let's roll back. Big inhale, exhale. Place that stick right at 12. Finisher is just a nice little standing rest pose. Just go ahead and let everything go soft in your body for a moment. And then start pulling the hips back and extending those arms. Standing, baby pose or rest pose. And you can explore how this feels. Breathe. And just ease on out. Try to keep a little C curve in that spine. And slowly, back to standing. That's it, team. All right. We went 3 minutes over, but I wanted to give you that extra little stretch, and I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions on the Lebert Equalizer bars, please direct message me. I do have a promo code for them. It's another amazing home tool that can be incorporated into your workouts. And of course, your sticks. You gotta get these babies. I have a promo code on my page, which is Debbie F. Gleeson. The code is just Debbie G, and it'll give you a little discount. I recommend getting the bundle. Also, please follow our YouTube page, subscribe to it. All of our workouts are on there, along with the Stick Mobility IG page. We have all the coaches on there. Few hundred classes now to choose from. So you get the sticks, you're set for a daily workout for the entire year. Okay, I know there's like well over 300, so I think more days than there are in a year now. All right, you enjoy your Thursday. I will see you back in August. All right? Ciao.